What up, gang? What up, crew? Friends? Hey, James Rice, let's go live. Let's talk shop. Let's share some ideas in hopes that you can apply them and, frankly, get better. That's all it's about. It's not about guruism. It's not about influencerism. It's not about anything other than sharing and forming a community. If I had to share a couple ideas this morning, well, actually, let's just step back a little bit. For those of you who haven't been around me, I've, on one hand, been blessed by worldly standards to have some success, financially, have some success in my fitness, have some success in my faith, have some success in mending, repairing relationships, and I just want to share those with you. It's funny, people have hobbies, and anyway, I guess my hobby is empowering, equipping people to become better. How good you become, I don't know, but I know you become better. So let's chat a couple thoughts. And all I do real simply is I take lessons from my phone calls, lessons from my readings, and then I share. Every month, hold on just a second. A little more light. Every month, I like to have a theme. And quite frankly, within that theme, you're going to see it's always achieving and getting better through what kind of tools, what equipment, what readings, what videos are you listening to? Okay. And again, it's funny how many times the people I work with and talk to are looking for something new. You always see that in fitness, looking for something new. I hear you tell you there is nothing new. Okay. Before keto, before paleo, before Whole30, before whatever, there were fat people and skinny people. Okay. So it's not diets that you need. Most of us need more accountability. And so that's the piece that I want to chat about with a little bit here is going, I guess actually, which I chat about many times, and it pertains and it ties into our theme for the month, which is back to school. Of course, it's back to school. It's August. Have you chosen your classes? Have you chosen the areas of your life that you want to improve that will be in direct alignment with who you want to be, who you want your family to be, who you want your household to be? Okay. What do you want to represent? Did you choose reading, writing, arithmetic, or did you choose classes that are fun and easy that don't stretch you, but you can get good grades in and you can not really grow and stretch? Is that what you want? I don't think so. So if you want to grow and stretch, lay out your life, your world, in the categories that matter. For me, it's my faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances, my 5 Fs. That foundationally provides for me a core, a base, a foundation that I sneeze. Oh, wow. That whether people dig my watch or dig my haircut or dig my muscles or dig my house or dig my art, it doesn't matter because I dig me. I'm happy with who I am, who I'm creating, what my household is creating, being, and represents, and not everyone's going to dig it. Okay? So ponder that a little bit. So if you like what we're doing here today, share it. A couple of thoughts I'll remind you about, just for the heck of it, a quick plug, is I wrote a book. Interviewed 50 people, been married 50 years. They share how they met. They share their challenges. They share what's foundational, fundamental in their world. Okay? You want to get grab the book. That being said, so once you've chosen those classes, decide you want to be happy going to the store. We chat about this a little bit today. But it's remember, are you going to the store daily and getting the supplies you need? And then probably more important, most importantly, this is a piece to see who are you plugging into. It amazes me daily as I see leaders and people who go through challenges in their life, challenges in their business, challenges in their fitness, and they run away from the fire. Is that what you're doing? Or you run to the fire? My piano I took up, I don't know, maybe a year ago, and I have a lesson scheduled every week. Well, due to travel and due to whatever and blah, 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 I'm just not making some of those lessons. I had to reschedule them, but I still am required to pay him $200 for the month. Well, he wanted to say, why don't we just do $100 and just do every other week? I said, no. Why? Because that would lose that accountability. Okay, that would allow me to walk further away from the fire, which I probably practiced less because I had less accountability, right? And so do that with yourself. when you're not going to the gym, the solution isn't to cancel your membership. The solution is to get a personal trainer. When you're walking away from your church, that's not the solution. The solution is get in a home group, get into a study group. When you're walking away or challenged with your relationships, the solution isn't to get a boat or a guys group or a women's group or a wine group or a coffee group. The solution is to get a counselor. And it's funny how many people I see will move away from the fire, and what they do is they explain to you why they do it, and they're rationalizing it. Or almost like when I've seen people who drink or out of shape or in a bad relationship, they're rationalizing why it's not their fault, and they're doing the best they can. Is that what you really believe? You're doing the best you can? I encourage you to take a look at that and find a friend, find a mentor who will take a look at what you're doing and see if indeed that's the case, or you're simply validating, rationalizing to yourself so you feel better about what you're doing. Is that going to get you anywhere? I don't think so. So, had some fun with my readings today that I want to share with you. Just a couple pieces showing you before. Timothy Keller, reading out of that every single morning. God's Wisdom, August 17th. My brother David's birthday. Make sure you wish him a happy birthday. August 17th. For lack of guidance, the nation falls, but victory is won through many advisors. And interesting. I thought that was interesting as I read it today, how much I'm sharing and talking and teaching about having advisors. Plans are established by seeking advice. So if you wage war, obtain guidance. Surely you need guidance to wage war, and victory is won through many advisors. Which is funny. The same piece I'm getting in my reading is what I'm getting through my business mentor, is what I'm getting through my, my other associates, my other circle, is many advisors. Again, so isn't it funny, if you're in like-minded circles, you're going to continue to get the good advice. The right advice is going to help you grow. And as that advice keeps, or the suggestions keep, being pinged at you, then what's going to happen? What's going to take root? Okay, and it's going to grow and become something you use on a regular basis. So advisors, and it says choosing them well. They talk about some have counselors, but do we listen to them? So advisors are a help, but they are still no substitute for the guidance of wisdom. Isn't that interesting? We chat about that every day too, right? We take our knowledge, we put it all together, and it becomes wisdom. You out of here, Jen? No. Okay, I'll see you later. Love you. My sister's taking off. After getting advice from others, choose the best course in light of biblical text, opinions of authorities, your conscience, examination of your motives, the best use of your gifts and abilities. So do a full assessment. Like I was chatting, are you doing an assessment to make sure that the actions you're doing, the purchases you make, the things you're saying, what have you, are they all in line with who you want to be, what you want your household to represent, what you want your relationships to represent? If they're not, probably bad choices. Does that make sense? That wisdom and that guidance and those counselors and advisors are so, so important. August 17th, again, we're reading in Ezekiel. I think Ezekiel was a prophet who stayed in Jerusalem instead of going to Babylon. When the people of Judah, were captured. This is interesting. It says that God's word is described in James as a mirror reflecting a personal, true spiritual condition. Are you looking into God's word? Again, are you using your advisors? Are you using wisdom to reflect the wisdom of your decisions? Does that make sense to you? And if those pieces, and if those decisions, and if those activities and actions aren't in alignment, are given of wisdom to change course. So people, I encourage you as a friend to keep evaluating, but it starts with choosing your classes this semester, this school year. Okay? And then once you have the supplies, of course, do you consistently listen to your mentors, listen to your teachers, listen to your study group, listen to your tutor, and keep applying wisdom and keep applying wisdom and keep applying wisdom on a daily basis? Or are you going to run from it and validate and justify what you're not doing? Choice is yours. The choice is mine. The choice is yours. The choice is mine. So I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm going to head to the gym. It's leg day. I'm not sure what day it is for you, but get out and do some activity. Drink a lot of water. Get yourself some activity. Appreciate each and every one of you. Contact me. Connect with me. Let's Zoom with me. September 23rd, I'll be in the PNW. September 23rd, I'll be in the PNW. Hope you come with.